Welcome back to the channel, everyone. Hope everybody had a great Monday. Welcome to a better Tuesday, right? Again, thank you for the subscribers, subscribing to our channel. We appreciate you guys. Today we're gonna do a little back, get a little light, warm down, cardio in, right? We can get our back in, right? And we're gonna pull down today. We're gonna pull down good for our scapula, right? Our back, our lats. Make sure so we come up with our bench, we get that power, that explosion that we want at the top, right? Yeah, you know, on this channel, we talk a lot about nitric oxide, a lot about our mental toughness, right? We know that nitric oxide comes in different, nitrates, different nitrates, our spinach, our kale, our cabbage, our cucumbers, right? Keep telling people, I say, hey, wait, I said, all the time, you must not be watching the channel. We talk about this constantly on the channel about what we need in our smoothie, right? We have, I think, 2 or 3 sessions from the kitchen, right? Explaining how we make the beet smoothie, right? We have our beets, our spinach. You can switch up with kale, blueberries, or raspberries. 2 scoops of peanut butter, 2 scoops of protein powder, a little, maybe some turmeric with it, cinnamon, apple cider vinegar, and then we'll have either water or sometimes we switch it up with diet cranberry juice, right? So that's your beet smoothie, right? What we're doing with the smoothie is what we're doing. The smoothie is what doing the nitrates or turning in the nitric oxide to where it opens up our blood vessels. Again, I tell people, if you're watching the videos every day from day 1 since October 7th, this is what we talked about on the channel. Blood flow, nitric oxide, right? That's what we talked about. Again, remember, I tell people as you get a little older, get beyond your 40s, you gotta be careful. Well, I know some people use the arginine, right? Get older, you gotta be careful that our body is processing it right as we get older, 45, 50, 60 years old. Right, we have a hard time, our body has a hard time processing when we get older. So I stay away from it. Maybe younger guys, you guys can use the arginine with it, right? Because you're younger, your body processes it better, you can process it better than mine, right? But for the guys getting older, be careful, because you don't want it to lay in our body toxic, right? So that's why we be careful with using the arginine. But it's so important, guys, keep on doing the great work, getting your smoothies in. It has to be, remember, nitric oxide has to be a constant, right? What do I mean by constant? Remember, nitric oxide leaves our body like this because it's a gas, right? Nitric oxide synthase, right? NO2, right? Is a gas. So we gotta make sure we keep it in our body. So this is why we use a nitric oxide supplement. This is why we keep the smoothies coming, right? So we keep staying in our body to where the smoothies there to where, like I said, before I work out, I try to take a smoothie 3 hours out before I train. So I know that the nitrates are opening up. The nitric oxide in my body is opening up my blood vessels. This is why we do it like that. I believe it's better than me eating bacon and eggs in the morning, right? I'm constantly getting my vegetables in, constantly getting my beets in, oranges, my blueberries. Even I switch it up some weeks with raspberry, right? So it is so important that we keep this process going. Feel so much better. So what's happening? My blood pressure got better. So why? What's going on? The nitric oxide is opening up my blood vessels. They're not restricted. So what happens when they take your blood pressure, it should be getting better, right? Our blood pressure should be getting better, right? Because we've been doing what? We're staying away from the sugar, right? The sugar, when you know what sugar does to us? Sugar causes damage to our blood vessels. So this is why we stay away from the sugar, right? Again, we can always treat ourselves to something sweet. Well, nothing wrong with that. But as we know, it can't be a constant, right? Pull downs. Get a nice pump going on pull downs. Um, it's such important, so important, guys, that we stay mentally right, stay physically right. Again, like we was talking about yesterday, we can't let what someone say interfere with what we got going on. It's so easy for them to come in there and want to shoot jabs at you, right? Whatever. But you gotta stay sound, stay strong mentally as well as physically, right? Gotta keep moving. Because once they find out that gets to you, something bothers you, they'll keep throwing jabs at you until you react to it, right? But that's the old saying, right? But the old saying, and it goes back. What's it say? Sticks and stones may break my bone, but names let me hurt you. It can't. We can't allow it to hurt us, guys. Because that's what they want to do. They want those. It would want you to react to something they said slick or out the way, whatever, right? They want you to say something they said greasy. They want you to react, and when you react, they're winning. So we gotta be conscious that, you know what? I'm not gonna allow somebody to get on my nerves today. I'm not gonna allow them to come in and win. Remember, everything's about competing. So when someone comes at you that way, you are competing. You're not gonna allow them to do that to you. You're not gonna allow them to take you off your game, right? Can't allow it. Once you allow someone to win, they won, right? Can't let them. Everything's about competing. Can't allow someone to steal your joy, right? You're not gonna let anyone steal your joy. That's your joy, and that's for you to have, right? We can't allow anyone to steal our joy. It's all about competing. You gotta win. Shout out to the angels. Shout out to the angels' parents. We appreciate you guys. We love you guys, and we just appreciate you every day. The God have us all here together, right? So we know every day we shout out to our angels because of what we say, because they're worthy to be praised, right? So we start off with Marky Mark, Brother Timmy, Brother Noah, Sister V, Sister Alexandria, Brother Diney, Brother Jazier, Brother Cairo, Brother Ethan, Nephew Sean. What's up, Nephew Sean? Love you, my brother. Marcy, Patricia, Renee, Brother Lorenzo. How you guys doing, guys? That's my Maryland crew. Brother Elijah, Brother Corey, Brother Quadri. Shout out to my angels. We love you guys. For those for the newcomers who don't know why you call them angels? What's the angels? Angels are autistic children, but we don't label them. We call them our angels. Like I tell people, when they're young, they might be young, but one day they're gonna be grown, autistic men and women, right? So I always believe in treating them the same as you treat everybody else. You don't treat them no different. Somebody, they're capable to do chores, then give them a chore. They're capable to do this, they're capable to put their own food in the microwave, they put their own food in the microwave. Gotta give them some ownership. Right? Gotta give them some ownership. I always believe in that. Hey, you go, hey, what you want? Okay, put your food in the microwave. That's how you do it. Teach them. Because we know y'all have great gifts. So we have to work on their gifts. That's all. God gave them done right because we have great patience, right? We have great love. You have to have a patience. Everybody don't have patience. That's a great patience, right? Remember, let's get subscribers. The more we subscribe, meaning that people are learning, people are reaching people. We want to reach people and let them know about the importance of nitric oxide. Again, we can't keep doing surveys, people not know about it. We have to spread the word. Like I said before, mind you, our parents knew nothing about this, knew nothing about it. So this is why people have been dying so much from diabetes, from heart disease, from all type of diseases, right? All autoimmune diseases, because no one knew about the importance of it, right? Nobody know how important nitric oxide is, what it does to our body. Not like people telling me, oh, it's something that you put in your car. No, it's not nothing we put in our car. No. Something that was needed in our body. We have to have this in our body. This is why we eat our beets, right? With our smoothie. I know a lot of people don't like the taste of beets. So this is how we razzle dazzle it up, right? This is how we put it in our with the blueberries and the cinnamon, maybe a little honey, right? Maybe put a little honey with it, to give it that taste. Bananas, right? Give it that taste. Well, you don't even taste the beets, but the beets and stuff and spinach or kale are gonna be doing this job. Remember, our nitric oxide mostly is in what? Our saliva, right? Or in our nasal passage, right? We know that 50% of our nasal passage is nitric oxide. Breathe in our nose, out through our nose, right? To get that. So while we train it, it's open up our blood vessels, right? Because it's going to where it needs to go to. Now we make the smoothie so we can take the smoothie and we can swizzle it around our mouth so it can reach, so it can mix with our saliva. And once it reaches our saliva, it turns into nitric oxide. This is why what? Guys, we don't use mouthwash. Mouthwash kills nitric oxide. So whoever's using the mouthwash, stop it, guys. It kills nitric oxide. We don't want that. We need our nitric oxide, right? So we're gonna find another way. We'll find another way to make our breath fresh in the morning or at night before you go to sleep. Or even those Listerine tabs, excuse me, them mouthwash tabs they put on them, put them on the lips, on the mouth. That's killing it. So we gotta find something different to use the mouthwash to freshen our breath up, right? So mouthwash kills nitric oxide. So let's keep grinding. Let's keep sharing. Let's keep subscribing. Tell your friends. This like I was saying. If we were doing drama on here, if we been putting out all bad content, we have mad subscribers, right? But that's okay. We gotta get the ones that want to learn. It's teaching, right? We gotta show our parents. We gotta show our mothers and fathers, our husbands, our wives, our brothers and sisters, our uncles, our aunts about this. Because no one knows. Man, I'm like, wow, who didn't know? Well, I didn't know. I didn't know up to 4 or 5 years ago. No. Like I said, I knew the beets was important, right? But I didn't know about the nitrates, right? How it's so important that the collard greens, right, and the kale and the spinach. I always knew that back in the day, my mother always cooked collard greens all the time. When we had kale, she makes the kale and collard greens, but not knowing how great it was, what it was doing for us then. With me as a young man, working out in the basement, right? After we eat them collard greens, my mom make a whole big bowl, a whole big pot of collard greens. Saturday night, we picking collard greens or kale, but we picking it off the stems and picking it, and we cooking it through the night, right? Or through the night, my mom cooking it. And when you couldn't wait to get the collard greens get done, because you're like, oh, these collard greens taste great. Sometimes you didn't eat no chicken, no meat with it. Just the collard greens itself. But not knowing that it was so great for us, right? And all this time, this is wondering why I always was so strong growing up, right? Because I had the blood flowing to where it's supposed to flow in my body. So that's why it's so important that we teach each other, right? And we learn from each other. Because if we stay humble, then we can learn a lot from each other. I don't care how young a person is or how old a person is. We always can learn from them. And you have to be coachable, right? Have an open-minded. Sometimes we can't let our ego get in the way of us learning, right? Because we let our ego get in the way. So I'm not learning nothing from that person. You get yourself together until you take a step back. Hold on. Let me look at this both ways, right? And then you say, you know what, that person was right. You gotta give him credit. You gotta give him credit. You know, we always can't be up on the defense all the time, right? Sit back and listen, learn. It might save our lives, right? Yeah. Sometimes humility can be our best friend, right? If we allow it to be. Humility can be our best friend if we allow it to be. But have to be open-minded. We have to be open-minded. If you're not open-minded, so many doors sometimes can be shut because we're not open-minded. We've got to be open-minded about things, right? Willing to learn. Willing to accept when you're wrong and make it right. Part of growing up, right? Part of being a grown-up, right? But again, thank you guys for subscribing to the channel. Thank you, man, for all the support that the two followers give me all the time, right? The Tom Stasels, the Donnie Capolupos, the Barry Rowleys, right? The Scott Grinders, all the ones that keep following the channel, right? The Brother Spoletis, thank you, my brother. Brother Garrett, thank you. Brother Brunson, Kenny Brunson, thank you. AJ, thank you for watching the channel. Winky, thank you. The same ones, right? For watching the channel. Truly appreciate you guys. Miss Ferguson, thank you for watching the channel all the time. All the newcomers, thank you. Brother Skull, thank you. Truly appreciate the newcomers watching the channel. Still, such man, thank you for believing in me and having faith. And you guys keep coming back. Bobby Hoffman, Bobby way down in Florida, tuning into the channel. Thank you. Craig and Tammy Warren, thank you. Lynchburg, Virginia, thank you. For my followers in Ireland, for my followers in England, thank you. My followers in South Africa, Alaska, thank you. Truly appreciate you guys for believing in the channel, watching some good content, and hopefully you guys are teaching this to someone else, right? Hopefully you guys are good subscribers. Hey, watch this channel. Positive content. We're working out. Like I said before, we can always do just a workout channel, just working out. But in between, when you're teaching and talking in between, this was helping people. People are waiting to hear from that. People hear grunting all day long. But when you're sitting there and you're spreading knowledge and spreading the word, good knowledge, not no gossip, people learn from that. And this is what we're all about. This is what we're learning, right? This is what we're teaching. We're going to hit this a little bit, then we're going to do a warm down with our cardio, and hope you guys are having a great day, right? March 21st, right? Let's get it. Blood is flowing. Blood flow. The whole key to this is what? Blood flow. Right? We're doing this so we don't do what? Come down with strokes, have strokes. So we ain't coming down with high blood pressure, right? As long as we keep training, keep the body moving, we can continue to drink our beet smoothies, continue to add nitrates into our body, right? You know, they ain't gonna be easy, right? This is all mental toughness. Because you can get real bored when the same routine, right? But sometimes you have to mix it up. Sometimes instead of blueberries, you use raspberries. Sometimes you use spinach, you use kale. Sometimes spinach, you use cabbage, right? Again, at nighttime for my dinner, I should always make sure I have a spinach, make sure I have cabbage, right, or something like that for my nitric oxide from nitrates. And sometimes I even have a cucumber salad, right? Make up a cucumber salad with just balsamic vinegar and cucumbers. Boom. That's a nice little snack. I know it's not hurting me. I know it's good for me, right? So different things we have to adjust to and adapt to, right? It's all about what? Adjust, adapt, and improvise, right? I always say, nothing wrong with you treating yourself. You can treat yourself, nothing wrong with that. But we just can't be doing it all the time to where we just might, you're drinking too much, you're drinking too much soda, whatever you're doing on, because what? Sugar, alcohol kills what? Blood vessels. We're not trying to kill our blood vessels. We're not trying to damage anything, right? We're trying to wake them up. So in your 50s and 60s, you gotta wake those blood vessels up, so they need to do what they can do, so the blood can go to where it needs to go to, right? So our body can do what it needs to do, right? And all that happens from us getting off the couch, us watching what we eat. That's so important, us watching what we eat. It might taste good on our lips, right? It tastes good on our tongue, but we're doing damage to our body inside. So we gotta be careful what we eat and what we're doing, right? Because it can be damaging to us. The smokers already know. We talked about the smokers. We talked to the smokers enough. They know already about why they shouldn't smoke. They know about smoking the cigarettes. They know about smoking the weed. You know that's wrong. You know, it's gonna damage you, right? But we want to uplift them and say, hey guys, you can do better. You can work on your mental to where you can stop the smoking, right? Because you're watching what you eat, exercise, but you're still smoking. So to me, that don't make too much sense. You're worrying about your A1C, but you're still smoking. I really don't get that. It's mental. Yes. Nice pump. Let's pump to lats. Lats got full of blood. That's what we want. We want to get our muscles full of blood, right? The muscles are full of blood, they're gonna do what? They're gonna grow. But our muscles grow when we're resting, right? Have to make sure we get our sleep at night. So important. Our rest is so important. Get you 7 to 8 hours sleep at night. If you haven't been to the ear, nose, and throat doctor, go get your sleep apnea test done. Go get it done, guys. So important. Believe me, that'd be the best sleep that you ever get. If you have sleep apnea, they're gonna give you the mask. Put the mask on. Believe me, you'll get used to it. You'll get used to it. Believe me, that's the best sleep in the world. You'll be like, oh wow, this is great sleep. Like before, I never slept 8 hours in a row before. Never. But now, I can. Like the mask, right? Especially when it's on properly, when it's sealed properly, as even better. So like with me, my mask every 3 months I'm supposed to change my mask, right? So otherwise it starts, the Velcro won't hold because the switch cock is worn up because it's usually too long, right? So every 3 months you be on top of it, but that's the best sleep. That thing fits so snug and fits so right and fits so good. You be like, wow, man, I wish I'd done this sooner. But again, right? Our ego gets in the way. Oh, I don't need that mask. I ain't got no sleep apnea. But you're snoring like a grown bear in the room. They hear you in the other room, right? No, ain't no snoring, right? Ain't no snoring now. And the machine guys ain't even loud. Some people got them old school ones when machines were loud. Machines not even loud. So you don't hear nothing. You're getting good sleep, you're getting your good dreams in there, right? Because why? Because you sit down and you got humble and you listened. I listened to my son. My son talked me into it. I wasn't gonna do it. I was letting my ego get in the way. What do you know? What do you know? What do you know? What are you talking about? But by him doing research and looking it up, maybe dang, you won't get done. So I think when I first got it, I stopped what you call my Britain 9 times in an hour. So they didn't want to give it to me. They said, nah, he don't have it. Gotta be more than he don't have it. But somehow or another, we worked it out to where I got it. Man, that beat me. That's the best sleep. I'm the best sleep in the world. Yes. Yes, it was. Yes, it is. I make sure first thing I'll make sure I put that mask on at night. Yes, anyway, don't go to sleep without it. If I travel, that's the first thing I pack. Man, nice pump. Going on here. Wow. What's wrong? Machine. That's real good. We have to keep on continuing, man. Just be positive on what we do in life, right? Being positive. Be positive. Sharing love and peace with each other. It's all about, guys. If we do that, we're gonna be all right. But we gotta leave our ego at home. Got a little warm down going on with our cardio. What's up about cardio? The necessary evil, right? You know, cardio is a necessary evil. Something has to be done. Much as we don't like it, but we know it has to be done, right? The necessary evil. Get this nice little warm down. Get our body moving, our body's moving. Blood's flowing. This is what we want, this is what we need, right? Hope everybody have a great Monday, a great Tuesday. It's beautiful weather out there today. We will enjoy it and be thankful that we are able to enjoy it, right? Again, we gotta stop bringing each other down. Stop worrying about what people think about us. And all that nonsense, right? Once you allow drama into your life, move the camera up a little bit more. So, once you allow drama into our life, comes a problem. No drama in our life. Once you allow drama in our life, there's a problem. Some people like drama. I don't know why, but some people like it. But drama causes stress. Drama causes cancer and everything else, right? Stress, which is bad. We don't need that, right? So again, let's just be positive, man. Spread love and peace to everyone. This is all about, man. No matter who they are, who they love, who they support. I believe in minding my business, right? I'm trying to not to worry about somebody else's business. Ain't got nothing to do with me, right? Mind my business. Leave else's business alone, right? Worry about me. I believe in controlling what I can control, and it'd be better, right? You got to control what you can control. So when you're going out there worrying about controlling somebody else's life, there's a problem. You can't control somebody else's life. Like you try to control your kids' life when they get grown. They're grown. Control. Worry about you. Worry about what you can control. I see people worry about what's going on out with these politicians and worry about you. You can't control what them guys do. You won't even meet these guys in life, right? So why are we worrying about them? Right? So let's control what we can control and we deal with the rest, right? But most time we can control what we can control in our circle. You have to keep that nucleus around you good. Can't let someone come inside your circle and mess it up for everybody, right? Not good. Can't allow that to happen. No matter who it is. Family member, or a best friend, or a sibling, or a child. If they not on what they're supposed to do, gotta let them go. No matter who they are. Because once you allow somebody to break your peace, it's a problem. So not allow someone to break your peace. Once you do that, you're gonna have trouble. We don't want that, right? About peace, about love, about respecting each other as men and women, as human beings, right? It's also respecting each other. Not bringing drama into someone else's life. Once you allow that, you're gonna have no peace, right? Your mind will be racing all night long, worrying about some mess, right? Well, a lot of times people can't sleep at night. Well, the mind is just racing. Too much drama during the day. So there's no peace. And your mind is just racing. So we can't allow that. So this is why you want peace in your life. This is why you don't bring drama into your house. That's why we don't bring drama in our lives. But once we allow that, it's a problem. Yeah. See, but you gotta be strong enough mentally. So no, but you can't worry about what people think about you because you won't allow them in their life because they want to bring negative stuff in there. Say negative stuff about people. Talk about people. Those kind of people, what you do with them, you wish them from afar, right? You say, hey, I can talk to you from afar. But once you start allowing that in your life, they bring that drama. They want you to partake in drama, right? So we're not going to do that. We're not going to partake in any drama. Because that ain't no but a mess, right? So let's work on that. Us being mentally sound. Us being able to not worry about what people think about us, right? And once we start worrying about what people think about you, that's when you start failing. Oh man, if I don't do this, they're gonna be mad at me. If I don't do this, they're gonna say this about me. It's okay. You can't worry about what people think about you. This is why so many people are out of wits now. Because it's all about worrying about what people think about them. No, okay. So what do you think that way about me? That's okay. It's about what we think about ourselves, right? We have to worry about number one. We have to worry about what we think about ourselves, not worry about what Joe Blow think about us. Joe Blow don't matter. They don't matter. No. So now, got to get into your head, it'll be a problem. Once you allow them to get into your life, it's going to be a problem. Right? So we have to work on that. Not worrying about, even if it's a loved one that's bringing chaos to your house, you got to let them go. They're bringing themselves down and bringing the house down too, right? So we can't allow that. Once you allow that into your life, that's a problem. No. That's a problem. People worry about, well, don't hurt somebody's feelings. If that person's bringing chaos in the house, you gotta let them go. Regardless of who it is. Mom, dad, brother, sister, husband, wife, whoever. They bring that type of turmoil to the house. You gotta let them go. Yes. That's just the way it is. If you want peace in your house, right? If you want peace in your house, all the bad, all the loose luggage, all the old luggage. Gotta let it go. All Louis Vuittons, the whole Samsonite luggage. Gotta let it go. Right? If someone's bringing drama into your life, you gotta let it go. No matter who he or she is, you gotta let it go. Because you never have no peace. You'll never have no peace. We know that's so important if you want to get a good night's sleep at night. So, if a peace brings you reading, go read. If peace brings you listening to your music, listen to your music. If peace brings you, you talk to your best friend. Talk to your best friend. But we have to find peace. We can't allow drama into our lives because they're going to disturb your peace. And that can't happen. Right? You have to be in control of that. No matter who it is. No matter whose feelings you might hurt, because you won't allow them around to disturb your peace. We're not going to do that, right? We're going to allow them around, we're going to disturb our peace. So, again, you don't have to be disrespectful. Just let them know just this. Remove yourself from them, that's all. You know, don't allow them to come to the house, right? And then when you always got something bad to say about someone, no, you gotta let them people go. They always got something bad to say about someone. That's just negativity, drama. Let them go. They need some money. They need some love in their life. That's all they got to do, right? I'm sweating. But that's all they got to do. Bring drama up. Talk negative. Gotta let them go. So now what we're going to do, we're going to work on nitric oxide. Make sure we get our nitrates in. We want to work on our mental. Make sure that we are not worrying about what people think about us. You're going to stay strong on your spot. Regardless of who it is. See, we worry about, oh, that's my brother, man. Your brother got all type of things going on. We'll let that joker go too, right? Yeah. Gotta let him go. If it's your sister, let her go. Because it's up to you. You are number one. People don't realize that they are number one, right? Everything starts with us. We have to start with us by being positive. So now we positive. People gonna watch us being positive. They're gonna say, you know what? That's the way I'm supposed to be. Positive. Not partaking in nonsense. Other people doing nonsense. That's the way they think it's supposed to be, right? Because everybody, you know, to them, that's the way to be, right? To create nonsense. But if you that real dude, you that real soldier, you're gonna be your own person. You're not gonna sit there and partake in that type of nonsense. No, when you're grown, right? You're a grown man or woman. You're not gonna partake in that kind of mess. Because that's what some of us think is the right thing to do. Right? If you're a true leader, if you're a true man or woman, you're gonna separate yourself from the nonsense. That's what it's all about, right? We're gonna separate ourselves from the nonsense. Yeah, you have to. Everybody's watching what you do, right? If you're the leader of the house, you're the alpha of the house. You have to be a true leader because your kids are watching everything you do. So that's why it's so important, right? You want to be a good leader, good role model to your children so they can be productive in their life, right? They learn by watching. They learn by what we do. So they see that you're that type of dude. You don't smoke. You don't drink. You don't get high. You're home when you're supposed to be. That's how they're gonna live their life. That's how my mom did it, right? But if you're that guy out there partying like it's 1999, and their mother's worried about you all the time. He didn't come home, hang out with his single friends. That's a problem. See, I truly believe, that's just me, that married people hang out with married people. Right? Now you can go to the ball game with a single person or whatever, right? There ain't nothing wrong with that. But married people don't go to clubs with single guys. Okay, nothing good come from that, right? No. So you got to just remove yourself from it. As I believe in, you know. But that's just me, right? I believe in the kids are watching everything we do. So this is why you promote good things in the house, promote education in the house, whether it's you doing the books or learning the trade. You're promoting positivity, right? Some people might not good for the classroom. Some people love working on cars. Some people love electricity. Whatever floats your boat, it's positive, right? Your kid is doing something positive. And we want to sit there and we want to cheer them on for doing it, right? No matter what they might like, as long as it's positive. That's the key, right? Not bringing no negativity to the house. We can't allow them to bring negativity to the house. So especially if you got younger kids in the house, they watch everything, right? So they're watching how you're going to deal with the older kids. So if you have discipline with the older kids, they're going to fall right in line. But if you're letting the older kids run amok, they're going to do the same thing. Well, dad and mom let them do it, so they're going to believe it's okay for them to do it. So that's why we got to be smart. Treat everybody the same, right? Have that discipline in the house where everybody knows rules. I always say it has to be rules, whether it's out in the public or in your house. So it has to be order. There has to be order in the public as well as in your house. If there's no order, run amok. We can't have that. No, we can't have that. We gotta make sure that it's peace. Because people run amok and there's chaos in the house, there can't be order. So we have to have order in the house. From everyone top down, from myself, which is the alpha dog, right? Which is the alpha, to mama, to the kids. Order. It's a must. It's like breathing. It's a must. Have to have order in the house. From the top down. You can't be running amok. Dad can't be running amok. Well, he's partying every day. Like it's 1999. He's gambling. He's getting high. He ain't coming home. Nah. Not a good role model. Not a good role model. Not at all. You can't be doing that. And you got mama worried about you. Right? Mama worried about you. Because you ain't home. You ain't been home in 2 days. She can't find you. They calling the job. Job telling you ain't the job. So, you know, kids watch what we do. And we gotta set great examples, not good examples, but great examples for our children. Now, I always say now, when our children get older, they get out the house. Now, you can't sit there and feel sorry they did something, right? Because you did your best with them. They've been schooled, right? They've been guided, right? So now it's up to them to use their gifts, right? They've been taught, right? Their behavior, they know how to behave, you know? So that's why I see a lot of parents feel guilty about their kids when they get older and they do something. man, you know that you did your best for them, right? So you guided them. They know the right deal. They know how you ran your house, how the house was ran. So now it's up to them to do that with their children. I believe this is how to keep a great society, right? Us teaching good things, us showing love, us showing peace, us showing respect for each other, right? It's all about us showing love, peace, and respect. Can't get no better than that. We loving each other, we showing each other respect, having fun. I'm one of the main ones that have fun. Believe me. I do more jokes, but at the same time, we gotta have respect and peace, right? Have order, right? They have to know who the alpha dog is in the house, whether it's a man or a woman. Maybe a single mom in the house. Maybe she's the alpha dog. So be it. So be it. In my house, my mother grew up. My mother was the alpha, and we knew it. So, so we knew it. So I hear people saying that women can't raise men. My mother did a great job raising us. I think my mom was like 5'3", maybe 130 pounds. If she was that, what kind of that? She raised us. She raised with order. There was laws. We knew there was orders from headquarters. So mom said it had to be done. And we did it. So, and we all turned out pretty good. So you can't be afraid to talk to your kids. Can't be afraid to let them know they're wrong. And when they're wrong, then nobody's wrong. And teach them. You know, it's all about guiding them, teaching them, and loving them, right? It's all about, because we know it. They're grown, and they're out the house. And you're going to miss them tremendously. But time moves on, right? Time moves on. Time moves on. And it's going to be, wow, you'll be like, wow. They're gone, right? Again, thank you for subscribing to the channel. I appreciate you guys for sharing it, hitting the like button. You guys gonna say you're gonna subscribe, subscribe. Don't sit there and do the fake out. I don't subscribe and don't hit the subscribe button. If you don't know, I'll teach you. We'll show somebody how to teach you, right? We're just trying to share love, man, peace. Get this nitric oxide thing out there for everyone to learn. It's important for everyone, men and women. Women, y'all need this too. Use yours probably run out faster than ours, but it runs out. You want to replace it, right? You want to replace it. Again, shout out to our angels, right? Thank you, angels' parents, for loving your angels, for loving me, for you guys watching the channel. I truly appreciate you guys. I see there's some angels who won't give their name. That's okay. See, but I'm not ashamed of my angel. I'm not ashamed of it. It is what it is. God placed this on me, and I'm dealing with it. Gotta be mentally tough. Gotta be mentally tough to deal with it. But every day ain't gonna be a good day, right? We know different stages of autism, and we have to deal with it accordingly, right? So that's how we deal with it, right? Again, I appreciate you guys. We got a nice little warm down. We're about to go. Sweating like a wild fool. That's what we want. Again, hoping not to bore you guys with the elliptical machine, but you know, it's a necessary evil. We talked about this in the beginning. Hitting cardio, necessary evil. I don't like to show it on the video because I don't want people to get bored. Man, I don't want to see Dougie doing cardio. I want to see him hitting some weights. That's why we hit the weights earlier. Had our talk in between sets. Nobody on the elliptical machine. Still spreading knowledge. Still spreading love, right? You know it's so important. Big guys do cardio too. We don't want to do it, but we know we have to do it. Because why? It's a necessary evil. So we get our strength, keep our cardio up. So we look good too, right? How about looking good, looking young, right? To be 60 years old this year, it's truly a blessing. You know, who knew, growing up in Camden, New Jersey, that we would made it? We're still trying to make it, right? CMD, stand up. CMD, stand up. It's all about, I always will promote it, because I know that's why I started that. I will never forget. People say, man, you don't let that go, do you? No. See, they don't understand, but they didn't come through Camden. They had to deal with that, right? They didn't see the dead bodies on the street. They didn't see the dead bodies in abandoned houses. They weren't the ones tripping over a dead body out in the shipyard playing football, right? So this kind of stuff to stay in your mind. This kind of stuff to make you strong. Will make you weak. It made me strong. All about mental toughness, right? But this is why I shout out Camden. That's why I represent the purple and gold when I go to meetings. But people don't understand. They won't understand because they haven't been through it, right? But I know, by the grace of God, my mother Glow, and CMD, this is the reason why I'm the man I am today. This is the reason why I am the man I am today. That's why we keep them. That's why I'm so mentally tough. That's why I grind. That's why I compete. All about competing, right? Like now, I'm competing with this elliptical machine, right? Competing to get to 25 minutes, right? My job, I tell you, 25 minutes of elliptical, cardio, I throw up the peace sign. I get my mile and a half in, I throw up the peace sign. Yeah, it's all about getting it in, right? I love you guys. I appreciate you guys. One love. And we talk to each other in channel tomorrow, right? This is March 21st, 2023. I love you guys. Peace. See the thing, we don't have no accidents. Falling off the elliptical, right? Love you guys. One love. Peace.